Welcome to Gardening with Ben, your go-to podcast for all things green and growing in 2025. Whether you're a seasoned gardener, a budding enthusiast, or just curious about cultivating your own slice of nature, you're in the right place. Join me, Ben, as we explore practical tips, inspiring stories, and the latest trends in gardening to make your outdoor space bloom with life. From allotment adventures to wildlife-friendly gardening, I'm here to help you grow your passion and reap the rewards. So grab your gloves, roll up your sleeves, and let's get started on this year's gardening journey. Hey everyone, and welcome back to Gardening with Ben for another brand new episode for you to listen to on this Sunday morning when it's meant to be actually starting to warm up today. Fingers crossed, hopefully all that snow and ice will melt away because I've been stuck in my flat all week and I need to get out. So I'm hopefully going to go out today and hopefully go down to the allotment. I'm not going to do any work down there, but I'm just going to make sure that my bird feeders are filled up because they'll have eaten all the bird feed that I put out last weekend. So hopefully we can fill those bird feeders up and get them eating again. Like I said in my previous episode, I'm going to invest in some squirrel-proof bird feeders. So they're like £10 each, but hopefully we'll be able to get some of those and hopefully stop them eating all the seed. Not that I don't mind them eating it, but when they eat it all, it costs a lot of money to keep filling them up every single day. So we need to get some of those on order, hopefully in the next few weeks. So yeah, hopefully I'm down on the allotment today, hopefully filling those bird feeders up and obviously feeding the cat as well. My dad's been feeding that every day for those that were wondering, as we've got an allotment cat down there and it pops into my shed and yeah, we give it some food every single day. He's even been going down even when it's been snowing and bad weather, so good on him to keep feeding that pussy cat. Obviously, there's plenty of food around for it with the mice and the birds and stuff like that. We've seen a few pigeon feathers around, so obviously it's keeping plenty of food and keeping healthy. So yeah, what have we been up to? Well, in yesterday's episode, I was going to tell you, I said I was going to tell you all about what I've got growing at home at the moment. So the things that I've got growing at home are my onions, my peppers, my chilies, and some aubergine. That's what we've got growing at the moment at home. And my onions are all starting to pop through. My peppers and my chilies, they've not started sprouting yet. Like I said, is that peppers and chilies need a temperature of about 25 degrees to germinate, which is very hot. It's a very hot germination rate, and obviously you can usually start them off in your allotment in like April time, but last year when I sowed them they were only just fruiting around September time, so they were very behind. So we're starting them off really early to try and get ahead of the game and hopefully get some decent peppers off this year, because I want to try and give them a good go in growing. I'm also going to grow some melons this year, so I'm looking forward to growing them and sharing with you how well we get on with the melon growing. I'm going to be growing loads of different stuff. To say that I'm only going to be down there 2 days a week this year, I'm going to try and put a lot of effort in it, show you how well and how accomplished you can actually be with going to the allotment for 2 days a week. Obviously, all my allotments cleared and tidied. I don't need to do any work on it. So it's a case of just growing and keeping on top of things. So my allotment's pretty sorted. I've had it for about 20 years now. So we're pretty on top of it. Obviously, we've got maintenance work and bits and bobs to do, but we are on top of getting it all tidied and ready. So yeah, I'm excited about that. And we're not going to be starting any other seeds off at the moment. We won't be starting our other seeds off till end of March time, beginning of April time. Sometimes you get like a week's heat wave, which you have to watch out for, because when it comes, that's when I start sowing all my seeds to get them all growing and germinating, because I haven't got a heated greenhouse or anything like that. So I have to wait for the heat wave to come and get them started. But I'm also going to try and grow a few citrus plants at home, as that's one thing I want to give another try. I've done it before, but I forgot to water it before, and I ended up killing it off. So I got some grapefruit seeds the other week from out of a grapefruit, so I've saved them. So I'm going to try and grow some grapefruit. I don't think we'll be getting any grapefruit on them. And I also got some satsumas as well, so I'm going to try and grow some of those and see how well we get on. You never know. If we have a massive heat wave, we might get some on them, but I really do doubt it. And I'm going to try and grow some lemon again. I've grown lemon plants before, like I said, but I forgot to water them, so they died. But I've got a secret way of getting the seeds to germinate and grow. So I'll be sharing that with you all when we get them all started and hopefully get them germinated. Hopefully it works and I'm not proven wrong. But the last time I germinated my lemon seeds, I managed to get them to germinate within a fortnight. So hopefully we can do that trick on the grapefruit and on the satsumas as well and get them growing. So yeah, I'm looking forward to doing that. And I just want to try loads of different things this year. And I put a post out on Facebook the other day saying about, obviously it's cold weather, it's frozen over and everything like that. But now is the perfect time to be planning and writing down all the seeds that you want to grow this year and making a plan of your allotment and garden and showing what you want to grow where and how you're going to grow it, or if you're going to draw any improvements on it, what you want to do, and bits like that. And I've got so many sweet peas growing in my shed, in my allotment. Hopefully they're still alive. Hopefully the cold weather's not killed them off. Hopefully they're still going to grow. But we'll see. We'll see. Fingers crossed they will. Knowing my luck, when I go down to the allotment tomorrow, they'll all be dead. But like I always say, I'm an open and honest gardener. I tell you how it is and how well I'm growing. I'm not one of these gardeners that just show you all the good things. I show you all the bad things as well, because then it makes it more relatable to everybody, because people think, well, they always seem to manage to get them to grow. Well, no, I don't. But yeah, I love being open and honest with everybody. So we'll be trying lots of different things this year. We've still got to make our seed list. I've got a load of things in my Amazon shopping cart of what I want to buy. In my shopping cart, I've been looking at flower seeds at the moment because I want to try loads of different flowers. A lot of my vegetable seeds, I tend to get them from Wilko's, which is obviously now in the range. So if you've got a range near you, have a look at their Wilko seeds, because they're usually pretty cheap and they usually germinate pretty well. I usually have good success with them. So I'll be doing all my vegetable seeds from there. But my flower seeds, I like to look for different unusual vegetables which we probably wouldn't see in a garden centre. I tend to get them off Amazon or from a seed supplier. And at the moment in my Amazon shopping cart, I've got a load more, even though I've got loads of sweet peas growing, I've got a load more different varieties of sweet peas in my shopping cart. I've literally gone through every different variety and put them in my shopping cart because I want to try as many different varieties of sweet peas as possible this year. I've also done the same for sunflowers. I've got different varieties of sunflowers and different varieties of geraniums as well. I did have poppies in my shopping cart, but I've ordered all them. We've got all them. We've got loads of different varieties of poppies. So I'm trying lots and lots of different varieties of stuff this year. So it'll be exciting to see. So fingers crossed they all grow and we hopefully get some good displays for you all and some good pictures, because if not, it'll be a big waste of money. But I don't care about losing out on money on my allotment and garden. It's just about being outside, enjoying it, learning new things, giving it a try, and if it fails, it fails. But yeah, I absolutely love being outside in the garden, and that's the thing I've missed this weekend, is not being out in the garden and being able to do stuff. But I've been concentrating on other stuff. I've got these podcasts back. I've been sharing posts on my Facebook page about what to plant and what jobs need doing and stuff like that. So I've been pushing out my social media instead and keeping everyone updated. So if you don't follow me on my social media channels, give me a follow on Instagram and Facebook. Just search for Gardening with Ben and you'll see all my posts and updates on there. So yeah, that is hopefully what we're going to be getting up to today on Sunday. Obviously, I've pre-recorded this episode before I've gone down to my allotment, and hopefully we're going to have be able to get onto the plot. If not, I'll park away from the allotment and walk down to the plot, because I do want to get down there and I do want to have a little look around and get some nice wintry pictures as well. That would be nice. So yeah, hopefully I'll get down to the allotment and hopefully get some stuff done. So until next time, everyone, remember, keep smiling, keep shining, and keep gardening with Ben, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to today's episode of Gardening with Ben. I hope you've enjoyed our chat and picked up some tips to help your garden and allotment thrive. Don't forget to stay connected with me on all social media for even more gardening inspiration, updates and behind the scenes content. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram and YouTube. Just search Gardening with Ben. Hit that follow button or subscribe button and join our growing community of garden lovers. Until next time, everyone, remember, keep smiling, keep shining, and keep gardening with Ben.